way. Why was SB about to beat your that?
Boom! Oh man. Hey,
why was SB about to beat your
I caught the tail end of that. You gonna do it right as pun walking and lock the door. That story is funny, bro. It's funny that T-Rail brought it up because I had forgot about that. This was years ago at we was at T-Rail and them house for something. What was on? Oh, this is back when the Bulls documentary was coming on TV every week, right? So all the homies got up. It was a little barbecue. We was over there chilling at the house, and I had on this Bulls hat. Long story long, we was playing Uno like he said, and jokes was going back and forth, talking from Uno, and it turned into like jokes back between each other. So me and SB started cracking jokes on each other, and he was a little inebriated, you know what I'm saying? And he took it a little far with the jokes. He was cracking jokes about my hat. So he took my hat off.
No. Don't just gloss over that.
What you mean?
You got your hat on, right? First of all, how far are y'all in distance to each other?
We around the kitchen table. We all playing Uno around the kitchen table. It's like 10 of us.
So you win.
I don't really know who won.
Okay.
I don't even think either one of us won, to be honest.
So what was wrong with your hat?
Nothing. It was just part of his joke. He was one of his jokes. He was talking about my hat. So it was one of the jokes he used. And when he said it, he grabbed the hat to like emphasize the joke. He took the hat off my head.
Did he like pop it off or did he grab it
off?
No,
he took it and like used it as an example. Like he was pointing at it. Like he, you know what I'm saying? He took it off my head and used it as the joke. And then when he was done with it, he threw it on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what, at first I was all with the jokes. It was cool. And,
right.
And it was all good. But then I'm like, bro, after that happened.
Wait, no.
Did you make him draw a fire or something?
Did he get mad?
You make a draw. When he took your hat off.
Yeah.
Immediately, even for the joke.
The tone changed.
No, what was your first thought though? Did you feel disrespected right then and there?
Yeah, immediately the tone changed.
On a number from 1 to 10, what were you?
Oh, just like I went from playful 0 to like a 5, like temperature, like.
And then the motherfucker hit the ground, nigga.
Yeah, then I was a little hot.
Because I know people was laughing,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, and I think that's what it was too. Obviously, that's on top of it. But I did feel a little disrespected. And then, but I didn't.
No, you said it was a 5.
But I didn't turn up.
Once it hit the ground, what number of angry you was?
I was about an 8.
Oh yeah, 8 is fighting.
No. 8 wasn't fighting yet.
8 is not fighting?
Because no, for one, I realized I love
a
SB.
7 is like you pushing.
Okay, well then if that's your scale, then 7 then. Because I wasn't at the point of fighting it. I was at the point of like, hold on, let's relax first. Because like obviously I'm in T-Rail them house, the family around, the kids around. It's a family environment.
That's at least let's holler outside.
I got real love for SB. Like I've known SB for over a decade too. So it was like, all right, I know we cracking jokes. It just got a little serious. Let me just make sure like, all right, chill out. You going too far. So that's literally what my tone changed to after that happened. Everybody laughing. I'm like, nah, bro, like relax. Just don't snatch my hat. Like we can crack jokes and have fun and talk about everything, but don't snatch my hat off my head or whatever.
And then when you said that, did he understand? Or was he still on some laughing shit?
No, it was still like laughing and joking, playful niggas drunk.
Okay.
And T-Rail was live on his Instagram at this time. I think this
he was being messy too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that make it even worse. It should make it up to a 9.
So SB was calm. It wasn't like SB was trying to squab. He was actually about to take a plate of food to Bianca. I think he was leaving with food.
You should have knocked that plate down. Bow!
He was leaving with food, so it wasn't like
I would have knocked the plate down.
The altercation was
if
like
you didn't want to fight the nigga then.
So no, I was angry. It was to the point where we could have got to the point where we could have squad, but I don't think it was ever to the point where like I punked him and I wanted to fight him and he didn't want to fight me, and then he wanted to fight me and I didn't want to fight him. It wasn't like that, but it did get to that point where it was like, all right, like let's separate each other. SB grabbed his plate and his laptop and he went downstairs, and then they kept me upstairs, and it was just like, y'all tripping. It is what it is. So the whole point about the squabbing thing, I didn't know unless SB said something when I wasn't around that he wanted to fight, but it's always been love. This was years ago, nigga, so let's not start nothing new. This was years ago.
Nah, nigga, but I'm saying your hat hit the ground.
Yeah, for sure.
A nigga was laughing, and he was allowed to get his laptop and a plate of food. And then y'all just got separated.
Because I think it was a respectful thing, bro. It takes a lot for me to get to the point. It take a lot for me to get to the point of wanting to actually fight. Like I have to be super mad to want to take my physical aggression out on you. I'm good with words. I can talk and figure shit out. I'm adult enough not to know that everything doesn't have to come to fisticuffs. Right?
It doesn't know.
So it doesn't. So I was mad at what he did, but I took the adult approach, was like, chill out. Let's not do that again. And then jokes just kept going. And that's when it was like, fuck you, fuck you.
But let me tell you something. Sometimes, and I'm not trying to open up old wounds.
It's not. It's all love, SB.
But maybe at the time, like taking a nigga hat off and doing that is like a sign of disrespect.
I knew he was drunk too, though. I'm sober, so you know what I mean. Like,
unless y'all that cool like that to do that, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, but I think at that time that's when my level headedness is a little different than some people because I could have that switched. Could have switched, you know what I'm saying? I could have got super mad, but I really took into account where I was, who I was around, and who I was doing it with, and what it sparred from. You know what I'm saying? It didn't spar from like he wasn't trying to really shit on me or hate on me or fuck me over. It turned from jokes. You want to use my hat as a prop. You just took it too far by slamming it. So it got to the point of argument, but yeah, I don't want to make it seem too serious. It was fun. It was all funny. But yeah, I got hot. I was mad. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't been that mad in a minute. I ain't gonna lie. I think he was mad too, but you know what I'm saying? We just did what homies did.
But why was he mad?
Yeah, what was the joke?
Because my rebuttal was once I got mad, he was trying to shit on my hat and my clothes. And I'm like, I don't want to get into it.
You said something personal.
Like,
no, it wasn't personal, but he felt like it was personal. It wasn't personal.
You dissed Nas.
It was to the point of, okay, it's to the point of when somebody tries to shit on you and what you have and what you do. Same thing when I first came into this space. What was my natural reaction? Get on defense mode, right?
True.
So I got on defense mode with him and pretty much was like, X, Y, and Z. I am X, Y, and Z than you in X, Y, and Z categories. And what are you talking about? So when I got on my pump my chest up shit is when he was like, damn, nigga, you trying to do X, Y. So he felt like I took it personal, but I'm like, nigga, you slammed my hat on the floor, so you took it personal first. So I think it just the heat of the moment and the anger, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I come across as very docile, but I'm not soft by any means. So like, I'm going to stand up for myself if I feel the need to, but at that time, it just wasn't called for. I knew how to play my surroundings, you know what I'm saying? And there was no reason to get into a fight in T-Rail's kitchen, period. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't worth climbing 3 flights of stairs to go outside to fight either. So it was just like, we had,
said climbing 3 flights.
Yeah, we had words, and then we didn't speak for probably, I don't know, X amount of months, a year, and then we came around and it was all love like normal. So.
No, one thing I can commend about you is that you always stick up for yourself.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, I like, especially like, I would say, you know, to me, nobody purposely have like, we try to fuck with you, but we fuck with everybody.
Yeah.
But I feel like you kind of got more of it.
Oh yeah, my hazing period was way worse.
Yeah, and you could have went and did some weirdo shit, and you ain't do no weirdo shit.
And I could have broke too, and started attacking everybody. But no,
I was hazing him.
Huh?
What? Super. I felt like I was pledging for a motherfucking fraternity around this bitch. Man, what? Nigga, out this motherfucker.
Cuhmunity.
I felt like I was about to start scrubbing floors with toothbrushes. But no, honestly though, all bullshit aside, it was more of like poke fun and jokes. It was never like abuse of power. Nobody ever like punked me and made me do nothing, made me feel like I had to do shit to fit in. I'm just a genuine nigga. And once I felt energy different than when it is on camera, I just went with that. So camera was one thing, but when you can separate the two and see, you know, people's real personality when the cameras go off, it just kind of, you know, you got to play it as is. So yeah, I did my thing, but it was hazing for sure.